Hi everyone, I'm Zahara Rasheeda. Here I have created some practical questions. So today I'm going to talk about the 9th question of database. I have talked about the other 8 questions in my previous videos. Okay, now let's go to the 9th question. To facilitate the business of Max Mobile, the owner of the mobile phone company uses a computer software which uses the following table to store the data in the computer software. Answer the questions asked in this table. So they have given us 2 tables, the customer table and the product table. Now let's go to the first question. Create a database named mshop to save the data in the mobile phone shop. So they have told to create a database which is known as mshop. Now let's create a database. For this I am going to use HeidiSQL. I will right click here and I will go to create new and I will select database. You can see a window is appearing. Here I will give the database name as mshop. When I click OK, you can see here the database has been created. So our first question is complete. Now let's go to our second question. Create a table as customer and product in the database. Follow the instructions below. So they are telling us to create 2 tables. One is known as customer and the other is the product table. So these are the informations they have given. These are the column names and the data types and the length. First I will create the customer table. To create a table, I will right click upon the database and I will select create new and then table. So you can add the table name here as customer. To add the columns, I will click this green button. This is our first column, so we should add a primary key. And the length is 10. When you add a primary key, you must right click here and then you should choose create new index and then you should choose create new index and there is an option called primary. You can click this. Here you can see how the primary key has added. To add another column, I will click upon this button. Our second column is the first name. Okay, so I have added all the instructions. And when you go to the date option, you can see our table has been created. And our next table is the product table. I will right click upon the mshop and I will go to create new and then select table. So here I can give the table name as product. Our first column is the product ID and there also we should add the primary key. To add a primary key, I will right click here, create new index, and I will click the option which is primary key. You can see the primary key has added in the product ID. And the next column is the brand name. Model number. When I click the save button, here you can see our product table is also have created. So our second question is complete. Now let's go to the third question. Add data graphically to the tables you have created. So we should add these data to the tables which we have created. Now I will add the data for the customer table. I will click this button to add a new record. First I will add the data to the customer table. For that I will select the customer table, and to add a new record I will click this button. Now I'm going to add the last record. So this is how I have added data to my customer table. Now I will add the data to the product table. Okay, so now I have added the data to the product table also. So our third question is complete. Now let's go to our fourth question. Find a mobile phone whose brand is Huawei, price less than 40,000. So that means we should find the mobile phone which is the brand is Huawei and the price should be less than 40,000. Now let's see how to write the query. For that, I will go to the query option, type the query, select extract from, and then I will give my database name dot. I will choose the table name as product, where here they have told the column name has brand, so then I will type the brand, I will give the value as Huawei and price less than 40,000. To end the query, I will use a semicolon. Now I will execute the query. You can see this is the output. So that means our fourth question is correct. Now let's go to our fifth question. Look for customers whose gender is female. So that means they are asking who are the customers that the gender is female. Now let's write the query. Select asterisk from, I will write the database name dot table name, where the column name I will give as gender equal, the value should be female. To end the query, I will use the semicolon, and when I click the execute button, you can see we have got two women whose gender is female. So we have the other details of the customers, and our fifth question is complete. Now let's go to the sixth question. Find the details of the product whose brand is in Vivo. So that means we should find all the details of the product which is the brand is Vivo. I will write the query for that. Select asterisk from, I will give the database name dot and then the table name product, where I will give the column name as equal and then the value. So this is the query. When I execute the query, you can see there are three products which is the brand name is Vivo. So they have given the price and the model, so we can see all the details of the Vivo products. This is how we should answer the 9th question. Hope you understood everything. Thank you.